What? Oh, there I am. Radio check is good, I think. Audio is back up to its default settings. That was a bit of a hassle, but at least we're in here now. Also had to double check how A-chan actually got it done. Looks like she has, right, a command boost. 15% boost to her command aura, which means friendly units will have an increase of 50% in both accuracy and evasion, which is a pretty good boost up. Again. Yeah. So, right. A bit of a lookup over there. I actually haven't checked where the other stuff is. It says here that the option for audio should be... Dang it. Stop fighting with me. There it is. There's a jukebox. Game... Ah! There's a title. Game on is... Gamers. Captain on the Bridge is... Ships Full of Hope. Whimsical Myth is... I'm not too sure which one this is. Sending Hope is... That's the Magic and Ducks would be Subao. Oh no, this is... Gen 2 in general, actually. Festival Beat. Festival Beat would mean it is Gen 1, but I have no idea how close this is to a Matsuri beat, or Matsuri theme. Stars from Beyond would be The Boys. Yeah. Winds of Elysium would be Tempest. Sun Tempo is Sun Tempo. Surprisingly, we're still missing the theme for Ina, which I'm going to assume is because it's not... It's because she's not a friendly unit yet, so we can't really get her theme up. It's a bit of a shame. A BGM mouse and the game on. Ooh! There we go. Yeah, since we don't have Ina yet, technically speaking, we can't really use his theme, or her theme rather. How does Sun Temple get their own theme while the rest of the stars only get Stars from Beyond? Well, technically Tempest also has their own theme, but you get the idea. Okay, Bell BGM, still the unit. Anyway, I think with that, I'll probably check if I can get some OGGs from some of the stuff I used to play back in the day. But that could be risky. I'll probably do that when I do this on a personal playthrough next time. Let's go and dive into the next... for the duration of the flashback sequence, your regular funds will be unavailable. They will be available again after. A flashback mission? This is a first. Interesting turn of events we have here, actually. Okay, where's the rest of my pipe-ups? Am I linking up? Yeah, I'm linking up. Let's go ahead and dive. It's still square, though. That's kind of weird. Oh, whoa. Oh, Virtual World, Dragonstone region, and we have the shooting star, the diamond in the rough, the virtual idol. Sisei sighing. You know, it's really depressing getting to go back to your homeworld after 7 whole years and ending up in the middle of nowhere. In some jungle you heard about in school once, too. And Miku-nye. Miku-da-nye. No, that's just Miku. That's what you got down about this? Oh, that's what got you down about this? Not the invasion, but a literal waking nightmare? No, that's terrifying, not depressing. I mean... It's just pedantics, but you get the idea. Oh, you got a point there. Are the comms still down, Uncle? I can't get through to our relay at the portal. I can't reach any of the communication beacons from the old emergency comms list either. They can't all have gone offline in the 7 years since we've been here. There's Azuki's. Oh yeah, this is technically a flashback sequence. We're not gonna get anything Ugh, we're not that far in yet. It's odd, but we lost connection to the relay already. Either one of the nodes decided to take a bite out of it, or just having them around is interfering with our signal by itself. Hey, Minowski, usually. Maybe if we learn some more about them, we can figure them out. Maybe if we learn some more about them, we can figure out how to do interdimensional communication as well. That sure would make my job easier. What are you talking about, sir? We fought nothing but noise mimicking tanks and fighter jets since we got here. They're even piloted by fake human soldiers. How did the noise in our world learn what those things look like? The only thing that makes sense is that they can somehow communicate with noise in the other world. And that also means there must be noise in the other world already. That's bad, isn't it? See, Miko? Terrifying, not depressing. But wait a minute. Weren't we sending entire video feeds to the other world already before what happened 7 years ago broke whatever made that possible? Ah, you're right. We never really questioned how that worked, did we? I did. Never figured it out, though. Well, we can worry about the complicated stuff later. Yeah, if everyone's rested. Let's head towards that spot Atsuki mapped out. Straight into Noise Town. Dang, I really cannot do Miko-san's nasal delivery. There's just something about that. Go. Gonna be tough. Say indeed. Oh, what was it? I missed something. The concentration of noise goo is getting denser here. We're approaching something here, but there is no telling what exactly. They each have their personal units. That's a bit overkill, don't you think? There's a reaction to the goo. Okay, if it's just tanks, we won't have a lot to worry about here. Except they also brought in the artillery. This is not good. That's how you get born? That's gross. Hey, aren't those noises in the back looking a bit more dangerous? Ah, great. Now they look even more icky. The enemies in this direction are getting stronger. We must be getting close to something important. Well, you can't really tell with these guys, right? They just do whatever they feel like. We're not that much better either. We'll worry about that. We'll worry about the whys later. Right now, the enemy is right in front of us. Let's deal with them. The sooner, the better. And now it's chapter 20. It's a virtual world. Let's see what our objectives are. All enemies destroyed. Any allies destroyed. Defeat 5 enemies and oh no, that means we were going to use a map attack. These guys are the closest we can deal with. I hope we can do something about that. Let me just quick save. Well, whose theme is this? Sky Tracer? Wait. Isn't that... You're kidding me. It's Zero Rhymer of the Skies. Or Zero Rhymer of the Heavens, if the translation is... No, I think Zero Rhymer of the Heavens is much... No. Was it Heavens? Which is much more... the much more accurate translation instead of Zero Rhymer of the Skies. See, it even has the gems on the arms. So I guess it does the infamous Mayo attack. Like what? Yep, there it is. Mayo. Unfortunately, it has friendly fire. Pretty much par for the course for this map attack. Her only alternative attack is idle energy water. Everything else is... Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. Everything else is light. She needs 120 will to get the job done properly, which means I hope she has spirit. Okay, Suise has the Stellabris. Stellabris? Now, which unit reminds me? Does this remind me of? Stellabris would mean, yeah, it has to have an axe, right? Shooting axe, of course. Comet Terrain, also a map attack with an equally high chance of friendly fire. Is that... That's a T-spin. my god. Well, I mean, it has a couple of extra blocks in it, but that is definitely a Tetris T block. Interesting. Roboko-san, Roboko-sama. Roboko-sama. Let's see what we got. Oh, it still has her glasses. The chains would suggest this is based on her dark bride outfit. At least this one has free upgrades, as you can clearly see. Level 2 upgrades, in fact. Discharge field, idle energy, earth, energy. Core smash up, but she doesn't have a map attack. Miko's actual unit is the Hainya Miko Gear. It kind of looks like a crossbone, if you ask me. Stage Gamma Transients. What's this? Oh, special evade. Very nice. Also has energy regen. Counted as a medium with a mobility of 155. Probably still needs a little more work on that. Divine Confetti. Oh, no, I don't think it's a map. It's not a map. Of course, fire. But why dark? Why is her idle energy dark? Shouldn't at least be, Earth? No, I guess not. Belbito. Oh! Then she's a Hainu! Of course, it's in the name! She's a Hainu! A Hainu that doesn't have the Hyper Bazooka or the new beam rifle or the shield, but you get the idea. And Husky's got Navkas here. Which I'm pretty sure this is based on one of those high-speed Lion units from SRWOG. I just can't put a finger on which one. Okay, the only one would support anything here is Roppo-san would support attack. Let's see what her spirits are. Strike, foresee, analyze, charge, snipe. How many enemies do we have to deal with? We have 31 enemies. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about time. We just need to defeat 5 enemies in a single attack, which means we can probably soften some of these guys up. Or use the forward units to get some XP. I think I'd like to use, yeah, Tokinosora of the heavens for this one. Okay, let's see what else spirits do we have here. Next ability. Intuition, Valor. It's been a while since I saw Valor. She has Rouse, but it's only for one ally. Sora-san has... Ooh, she has Bonds. She has Focus, Persistent, Excel as well. Very helpful. Focus, Excel, Dawn. Yes, very helpful as well. Oh, they all have Valor already? No. Asuki has a Spirit Boost, though. But I think I want to get Sora-san up and running as soon as possible so she can get all of the 5 map... get her map attack ready and rolling. I'm very confident that Suisei here can pretty much roll most of the guys without having to use a focus ability, right? 36%, fine. Okay, what spirit ability, what stage ability do they have? Remains where it was deployed, sorry, can't use that. Follows a unit that's increased, or reduced damage, actually. Increases damage dealt. Don't use that yet. Oh, we could probably use that so we can get our units up in will faster, and then we'll take care of these guys with map attack later. Then Miko-san's stage ability is also Gamma. And then stage... Oh. Unfortunately, it only remains where it's deployed, so we can't really use that. Okay, Suisei-san, a little help here. Bye, Pharaohs! Wait, no, that's not how you say it. Then, ability, stage effect, reduce damage. Stage effect, increase damage. Well, the only one we can use right now because both Azuki and Roboco-san don't have stage abilities that can be useful or can be maneuverable. Demon God Miko. I mean, technically, yeah. A lot of the fan games in the whole indie line have made that Demon God Miko joke as well. Right. What attacks do this Revolution have? Oh, she can't fly. No, she can fly, but she's gonna eat up a lot of her energy here. Thankfully, idle energy isn't much to worry about. Probably start smashing some of these. Continuous attack? She has continuous attack? Oh, it's self-support. Allows the pilot to provide a support attack for themselves if their skill set is at least 20 points higher than the opponent's. It's funny because it's Miko with a high new and most of the time Amuro has support, self-support. I know this is gonna eat energy a bit more, but we're trying to get as far away from the forest as possible to increase their mobility, and then there's also the cliffs to consider, so we'll have to put them up in the air right now. And what I'm most worried about is the fact that they're not exactly... Well, they're all level 30? Got a lot of work to do then. Alright, let's focus up. Whoever needs focus can focus, yes? Let's get Oski up on Spirit first and then focus up. Focus time. Okay, let's start softening up some of these targets. 87% chance though. Hopefully there won't be any bosses to worry about here. The BGMs unlock as we get the units up. Adobo! Careful, I'm high voltage. Oh, she wasn't kidding. That was pretty heavy. 5,000 on an opening strike and no steering boost. Or no will boost to that. Well, of course, most of these noise tanks are pretty soft, but that's still a lot of damage. That's gonna put her up an extra 6. Now, I have to worry about the fact that those big artillery pieces are gonna have some elemental abilities, I think. Wait, no? Okay. Probably not. Keyta, Sugiwa. No, let's not break formation too much. We still need to herd some of these tanks so we can engage them in a single attack. Sonic Smasher! Let's see that Sonic Smasher. Oh, this is Gen 0, the Gen 0 theme. Can't put a finger on which parts that is. It's just a waypoint on the way to my destination. I have a lock on target. Destination not set. I'll figure it out on the way. Launch! Navigation to the nearest suitable target. Soko! Wait, that rushing animation reminds me of something. The route's all clear and the target is here. I can't put a finger on it, but I'm pretty sure it was a lion variant that had this ability. Or this attack animation, rather. On to the next waypoint. Considering the wing effects, it kind of reminds me of the F99 Record Breaker for some reason. Wonder if it has the same speed. Woo! Oh, thanks to the Spirit Boost, right, I forgot. Alright, Sky Tracer will come in last. Or maybe it shouldn't come in first. That's not a kill shot, though. So she's definitely gonna come in last. %36% chance to hit Suisei-san with this one. I'm shooting straight through you! Jesus Christ. Sweet class is on and ready to rumble. I'll hit you. See that 36% chance to hit. What? Don't come in out there, huh? I wonder if she has a shield defense ability. I should double check that. CQB, of course, she gets revenge. And CQB expert level 7, which means she's extensively dangerous in a close range fight. Wait, no. She has dash, of course, and then there's instinct 2, which means she's very dangerous at higher levels. Revenge. Ranged expert. Of course, Mikomet has something like that. Self-support, and Sana-san has... Supreme! Oh my freaking god, why are they giving us Supreme? Supreme is a boss-only special, boss-only ability. Why do these guys have it? That's terrifying. Okay, no, we can use the dark abilities to soften things. The poor guy. These opening waves are gonna be... Let's get a fire going! Could I? Well, that's actually pretty neat for, what do you call those bells? Suzu? Are they called Suzu? Let me double check. Yeah, they're called Suzu. Right? Oh, it's Kagura Suzu. Right, there's a term. They turned the Kagura Suzu into a short beam saber, which I assume will also extend into a regular beam saber depending on the attack. Pretty much what they do in the 93 era. 0093, that is. Wait, how did I get 204,000 from that? My current funds aren't that high. Right. Time to move Sana-san a bit closer. Let's see if she can take this guy up. With the power of light. Oh, that's too close. Oh, this guy's gonna be low now with the power of light. Can you face our brilliance? I'll show you the light. It's basically Zero Rhymer with some extra movement. And, well, considering the number of protrusions from the design, I think it's less Zero Rhymer, and more Ultimate Zero Rhymer. Was it Ultimate? Or Full Power? I don't remember the name. Let me see. Great Zeoraima. There it is. Right. It does look like the Great, right? Like, if you see all those protrusions, especially with the one pointing upwards, it does look more like the Great rather than the standard Zeoraima. Because if I remember correctly, the standard Zeoraima doesn't have that extra protrusion on the back. Okay, that's it for this turn. Let's see how the enemies react. I want to see the other actions. Too close. Fine, water him down. Sweet son. Incoming! 76! Okay, that shield does nothing much. Oh, you better cut that out if you know what's good for you. She didn't tank that attack that much, but at least the damage was very minimal. That takes care of another tank. I guess everybody in the front line is now out. Flanking attacks inbound. Alright, let's cook them up. Careful not to do any damage on all of these guys. I need 5 in the open that I can engage with Sora-san first. But we'll have to. That won't ever hit, dummy. We need to get some open space. Fire's dangerous, I would know. When you get some open space so Sora-san can use her, Hades attack. Can you even call it a Hades attack when it's, Sora-san doing the attack? Oh! Alright, let's see the bell bits. I gotta see this. Interesting change of pace for this one. Whee! Excellent maneuvering from the Heine. Heine wa date janai! There it is. Beam Saber mode on. You thought this was a sword? You fool! Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice image. I'm a shrine maid now. Nico dakara na! I'll use my power to purify you from this world. Kurae! Wait, I thought the bells from the back of her wings will move. Dang it! Victory! Yeah! Ooh, pretty lines. That's very nice. Now that is overkill. 10,000 of the critical. That's why I have the elite, and don't you forget it. Nothing left but sakura petals. That was nice. Actually, really nice animation on that one. Okay, just a bit more. There's an excellent space over there. Just need to put Sora-san right there and shift the other girls up north. Unfortunately, I don't think... Yeah, Scorching Light is special. It ignores size and it has a barrier piercing thing, but it does not have post move, which is very annoying. I guess we'll just have to put focus on Sora-san and then move her in. Considering her special ability uses that, I'm gonna give her hit and run as soon as I can, because dang, it's gonna be kind of annoying to have to deal with that. How large is Scorching Light anyways? That large? Okay, that's a good spot to work with. Let's get this guy out first. Soften him up. Never mind, he's gonna go down. So I'm confident that this special attack will easily knock him out without having to soften him up. Oh, I just saw the Chemo sticker on the left wing, on the left shoulder armor of the thing. Well, I just realized the implications of patterning this after the Zero-Rhymer. Because one, Zero-Rhymer needs 2 pilots. The second one is technically less of a pilot and more of a biological power support unit. Yeah, it is quite sort of like. And 2, if you know the source material for Zero-Rhymer, yeah. So I guess it's very ironic that the unit they based on Zero-Rhymer is piloted by the last person you'd expect to have that connection. Keyta Eliki! No, let's go with Earth-type attacks. Just do some rumblings, shall we, Roboco-san? Unfortunately, they also probably need... all of Gen 0, alright. Loading combat profiles. Ready to get rocked? I think all of Gen 0 will have to get hidden away because a lot of their attacks need to be not available for post-movement, so we just need them to be better positioned for that. But I don't think they have enough PP yet. Okay. Nope, she doesn't have She doesn't have a boosting ability, so she'll have to. She is very agile, though. With dash on, and then when she gets instinct, she'll be movement 9. What the heck? Is she really that fast? No target. Pinpoint multi-strike is great, but it doesn't have a map attack, or it's not a map attack, which significantly reduces its effectiveness. So let's go for a softening ability first. Let's not waste most of these attacks. Let's not waste most of their attacks yet. I got you in my sights. Don't underestimate the wind. Its speed will leave you dead. Ooh, that's critical. Critical kill there. Poor noise soldier didn't even know what hit him. Boom, baby. Next up. Let's get. Does Suicide attack? Okay, shooting axe is post movement. She's a decent amount. Decent enough morale to do it. 21% chance to hit. Not bad. Could have been better. Let's see how it goes. I'm shooting straight through you. I'll show you how brightly I shine. Oh, wow. Why is she holding it like... Prepare to be dazzled. Wait, I recognize that cut in. Then the music won't ever stop tonight. Wait, but the music won't ever stop tonight. It's... Oh wait, it is from Stellar. Oh, I'm so dark and heroic. She just sings Stellar, dang it. And she destroyed a couple of asteroids just to do that attack. I hope those were not covered in the outer space treaty, yes. Alright, let's get Miko out of the line of fire. Miko-san! Nigerundai! Save on the backup save. And then in turn. Coming closer. Nope. Not quite yet. No, sure. Let's see. Just one attack. And then everybody else will be hit by the map. Map attack, that is. Incoming! 76, sweet! Hazushimashina. Hazushita. Leave me no choice to try to get here. Here we go! Fusion cores activate. Yup, she's gonna go up to the heights. And then... And the skies are on stage, we shall always shine brightly. Too bad she doesn't have the Mayo sound effect in the background there. With a bare tower of the sun, our path will be lit. Oh, dang. Well, it's a lot flashier than, the standard Hades attack, which just has the kanji for 10 or heaven show up when Zero puts his fists together. Still have the same cut-in for that. Trying to clean up. Dang. Our path is long and our goals are far, but we will continue on. One day we'll walk among the stars. I wish. I heard there's a bit of a delay with the spacesuits currently developed by NASA, and apparently the possibility of a moon landing has now been pushed back to at least 2031. So how How does that make walking among the stars a bit easier then? Okay. Anything we can use? Nope, they're too weak. Let's just keep defending. I need y'all to be closer so I can engage y'all in a map attack. Come on. Incoming! Atarenai! Okay, that's 1% chance to hit. This thing is very, very evasive. Despite its size, it's actually fairly agile. In comparison to Zeroimer, which is, well, based at Zeroimer, at least in, say, MX maybe? Was it MX? Or at least in the last time it showed up on a regular SRW, isn't exactly the most agile of big guys. But it does have the special evasion ability via the Dimension Coupler system, which it gives us a 30% chance to evade most attacks. I don't think the Sky Tracer has the DCS though. The only one with a special evade, I think, is Miko right now. Miko-nesan. So that's a bit of a problem. Once she starts getting some evasion problems. Atarenai! Not anymore. I wonder if I can hit this railgun. Okay. Scorching Light is the only attack that I can use with this guy, and I think he'll be able to tank this enough so that he'll be easy to take out with a map attack later. Clean your railgun, stand by to fire. Extremely impractical to have two guns like, oh, he has a dimension barrier. Optimized barrier. Pretty close. Not close enough. You won't go down that easily. Well, that reminds me, the DCS also has... Or the Zeroimer DCS also allows the unit to use a barrier, which is very, very tough. Probably one of the best barriers in, at least J. Right, let's see how badly this railgun will take it. Incoming! Ooh, that's good. 3,400. On a not dynamic hill, it doesn't show Sora-san's blue icon in orbit, so that's pretty nice. 3,000. She is now level 31. Only 1 point for each of her special abilities, but she still doesn't have her last spirit available, so. Okay, let's see if they'll be able to blow up with just the Scorching Hot map attack. Excuse me. They're all converging on Sora-san. So, player phase 3. Let's see if this works. I have 6 targets within range, I believe. No! It's too small! Dang it! Alright, in that case, we'll have to... wait, how big is it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, which means we'll have to put Sora-san here. I'm gonna give her focused again. Put her within this range. It's a non-post move attack. She doesn't have charge even. There's a bit of a problem. But I guess we can... pretty damage, and then put her in here? Is this alright? Okay, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4... Okay, I think this should be a good spot. So, let's wait here while the rest of the girls move in towards the north side of the map. Keyta, let's see if you can rush this girl. Oh, I still have not used the pinpoint ability. Too far out for that. We can probably use that on these later guys here on the upper works. For now, let's give her a bit of a shock. But that is very encouraging, at least. Watch out, this'll shock you! Well, so much for the Faraday cage on that thing. Oh, it's a map attack. Let's scare this guy up a bit. I'm cute today too, right? Kunai! That's a knockout. Excellent throw up there. Nobuko-san, let's give you one more run. Keyta Eleki! Can't use this charge field. What is a map attack? I don't think I have the range to use Core Smasher yet. Oh no, it's not post move. Dang it. Oh, I didn't use their special abilities. Dang it. Hadobo. Ooh, high voltage. Reduce the damage received. Let's go. She has the range on all of them, thankfully. Okay, let me just take out this annoying... No, it's too far. Let's wait. We'll have to go for a map attack next turn, just to be on the safe side. Enemy turn? Nope. Evade. Keep evading. Oh, I didn't have to use focus. She can actually evade these guys without much of an issue. Cisse will have to take this because she doesn't have a ranged attack that can handle this big guy. Bit of a shame. Well, you can't really use a map attack in this case. Railguns incoming! Keep your heads down! Ooh, she can't tank that much. She'll take some pretty heavy damage to that. 1,503. Now she's pissed. Oh, you better cut that out if you know what's good for you. Oh, hang on a second. Next up. It has double attack? Seriously? Oh wait, no, this is a different thing, right? Yeah, it's a different thing. I thought it was the railgun. You can't hit me! Or maybe it did. They did. Dang it. I have 3% chance to hit. They scored one. Alright, you all should be within striking range of expanding fusion, yes? Let's save this again. Quick save! Come on, come on. Alright, time for a map attack. Please tell me this is gonna kill them. Yes! Clean cut! 6 kills, beautiful, beautiful shot from Soda-san. And she is now at level 32. Received 1 Oshi point. Excellent. Alright, ladies, let's start to clean this place up, shall we? Dang! Still too far! Miko can use bell bits. I think I want to use... Divine Confetti is a map attack. Time to clean this up. 93% chance to hit. That has to be a hit, right? Yeah, hello. Could I? Oh, I'll take care of you. And now we can move our guys a little further forward so they can use their map attacks a bit better. I still don't know how the discharge field actually works. Might be similar to the Hades attack down there. And there's also Aski-san with her pinpointed multi-strike, which has a gap, and if I remember correctly, is actually friendly fireproof, maybe. Let's put her a little further in because she's the toughest. Comet Rain is much more indiscriminate. So that's gonna be up there. Now we've achieved our conditions, we can just pretty much move forward. They're all sitting up there, not doing much. That's kind of annoying. Stage Gamma is in effect. Trying to wake some of these guys up. Oh, I could probably... No, I don't think I can use charge. Well, I can use charge, but most of her attacks aren't really that... Never mind. Time to charge. Charge right in. What do you mean she's not that close? She doesn't have... Oh, I could probably use Snipe. Let's see how it works. Core Smasher! Knock him out. Let me show you my combat features. Alright, time to show how high-spec I really am. No, really, I'm getting serious. You want to run away? Now would be the time. Here goes. Oh, I get it. Roboco-san is the, Roboco-san's unit is the... Wait, which one was that? So it's a very ladylike unit with a girl's face, and it has wings. I warned you, didn't I? Well, since it's a low poly design, we don't know if it emotes alongside its pilot. But with a design like that, isn't that the Valzione? That's a Valzione, isn't it? Only it doesn't have angel wings, it has devil wings, and it has the same attack. Or at least the same finisher. The Cross Smasher! If that isn't an obvious reference, I don't know what it is. So she is the Valzione of the team. That's interesting. Now, who is Celebris based on now? very interested to look into that, because we got all 4 of them, technically. It's just Stalabras that I have no idea who it is based on. So this is the Volcion. This is that high-speed lion. Hang on. Oh, it's Ibis Juglis's unit. The Altarian or the Vigalion? I can't quite remember. If it has the big wings, it's not the Vigalion, because the Vigalion is a flyer. The Asterion, then. Asterion? Oh, Astalion, actually. Astalion AX? Is it? No, the wing setup is all wrong. It can't be an Astalion. Hang on. I'm sure it's not the Astalion that has this design, but I'm fairly certain I've seen it in SRW. Well, anyway, there's a new gun. So if it's not the Astalion and it's moving at speed, then it might actually be an F99 record breaker for all we know. Because high new Mika gear, and then there's the Sky Tracer, which is the Zero-Rhymer of the heavens with big guns. Nope, she's out of abilities. Both her and Miko are already out of their abilities. That sucks. Anything within range that I can actually engage with a map attack would be nice. I guess I can use that later. 27% chance to hit. She could probably evade this. Well, hopefully she can evade this. Got you in my sights. Watch out, this'll shock you. Oof, not much. But that's still a good amount of damage, yes. Ah, Tane! Oh, that was close. We need to do better. Up by at least several meters. Okay, let's see if CC can just focus on ability up. No, we've already taken that up there. Right, let's soften them up. Definitely need a bit more of a boost for these girls. Alright, this will be over soon. Let's see the non-kill animation for this attack. Oh, she two-hands the Labris when she goes for this attack. Oh, ngakwazuto zuto naman eh. Why are the cut-ins for Gen 0 different, though? Who made the art for those cut-ins? I wonder. Okay, no, the cut-in animation is still the same. No dynamic kill animations for Suise's special attack. Oh, you better not hit her. She's already near halfway on her health. Attack! Don't come in at there. A little too close for comfort there, Suise. A little too close. Alright, next up... Oh, that's it. Fine. Let's go into the enemy phase, see how that goes. Incoming! Big gun! Yes! Off by at least several meters on that one. Again. Well, it's just the railguns in the back now. They'll be able to tank most of these attacks, unfortunately. They'll have to be a bit more... Seriously, dude? You have Suisse right there. Why are you so afraid? There we go. 11% chance to grab. Hold on a second while I grab something to drink. Give me a second, will ya? Alright, that was a good drink. Weather's still pretty hot though. How did Anski-san get hit? That was 11% chance! Alright. Time to use these special abilities because we can't really deploy them anymore. Does she have dash? She has. Excellent. Now time to focus and excel. No need to worry about she has divine confetti for later. Take him out. Who's the fool who challenges Miko? Boom. Get purified, idiot. Back. Take care of him. No more special stage abilities, so we'll just have to excel. That's the fastest she can move, unfortunately. Now this is very close to how Zero Mimer actually works. Oh, she has attacker on. Yeah. Yeah, boy. So I use the map attack. Come on, there was somebody out there, right? What was that blue marker in the back just now? The heck? Oh, it's my move grid. Yeah, she definitely needs movement, hitting away after this. Do I want to use Sonic Smasher? Nope. Let's not waste our energy on that. Just... No, we can definitely use Sonic Smasher. Just open up this guy for later attacks. let's see the non-dynamic kill animation on that one again, because I missed it when I was drinking. Seriously, their rush attack is definitely SRWOG. But is it the Axel Lion? I don't think it was the Axel Lion. It was something else. Oof, critical. Okay, so that doesn't count as a dynamic kill animation either. It only counts as a dynamic kill if he disappears, but if it's a non-kill, he gets thrown away instead. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if this will actually hit. Dodging is what I do best. Make the most of all that mobility on that unit. Next up, Robosan. Okay, now we'll definitely be able to use Wait, no, we already used Core Smasher though. Ketaliki! Well, that was useless. I thought it was gonna be longer. Never mind. Wait, he's more accurate the further you are from him? That can't be right. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought he would. Oh well. Put him in the put Robosan in the trees, and then go for an electric. She'll take a hit from this one though. 41% chance to hit usually means an actual chance to hit. It's kind of annoying. Boom, baby. See, it's still pretty funny to see a Sora-san related design for the Zero-Eimer, especially with all of those ribbons, though I'm pretty sure it's supposed to represent all the squiggly, nibbly bits of the actual Zero-Eimer. Through calculation, unit broken or something? Or, well, the Great Zero-Eimer, to be exact. Super Fighting Robot? Robot-san? Is she trying to be a... Reploid at this point in time? There's the Valzion attack again. Core Smasher! Well, it's not Core Smasher. Core Smasher is for Robosan. The Valzion has a different name for it, but it's still a Smasher attack. Ooh, you lucked out. 356 HP out of that. I warned you, didn't I? Oh, he is very lucky to get away with that. But he won't be so lucky in the next turn. Actually, he won't be so lucky now. No, we'll wait until later. Ah, come on! Are you bleeding kidding me right now? Fine, shooting star X. Let's hope they don't attack her in the enemy turn because I did not give her focus on. Como kawaii desu? Dante boku wa hoshi da kara. Bongo zutto mawanai. Mawanai? Is that it? Dang, I forgot my lyrics. It's a lot easier to remember some of these lyrics when you're actually singing them. Whee! Dante mo ako si Takara. Stella Briss. Well, that's a bit abrupt. Boom! That takes care of that guy, and now Suisei-san is up to level 31. Okay, that's gonna be the end of this turn, I'm afraid. Now, evade that. I'm not going to kill them. Defend. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see what Aki-san's knife attack really is. Well, that's even worse. I think they're much more effective or much more accurate when firing from an angle, which is very interesting. Whoa! Excellent evasion from Suisei-san on that part. They're not moving. They're absolutely not moving. Pinpoint missile! Oh, that's a little too close. Well, whatever. Oh, that still hit! What? What? Then why did I have to move it then? Ah. I don't think I want to land in that. It reduces evasion and defense, and it also reduces energy regeneration, which is not exactly good for Miko-san out here. So let's just sit on the outside, and then we'll get the divine confetti later. How about we cook this guy up a bit? Happy of Fool challenges Miko. Boom. Still a bit of damage on that one, I'm afraid. Let's see how much this one works. I actually haven't seen Miko's special evade yet, so this might activate here. Might being the operative word. Nope. Sora-san. Trying to focus up. Do we want to go here because it reduces defensive bonuses? Very risky choice there. Well, they're already in here anyway, so... might as well just stick it in. Unfortunately, they're out of stage ability, so we'll have to rush it in. Water it down a bit. So, じゃあ敵だね. Ooh, that's a bit of a wet work. Good damage on that one. Excuse me. 当たりをしない. I can send her on an Axel boost and then give her focus so she can just rush southwards and knock out some of these guys. So this guy's gonna go. I get some hanky-panky from Suisei-san. thrust is she putting into that thing? You thought Atsuki's unit was already pushing it, but there's just so much thrust on Suise's shooting X attack that she might actually give Atsuki-san a run for her money. The Nav Guesser. Nav Guesser is already out of action. Okay, 4 more enemies out of a total of 31. That was actually a good run. Belbito! Glad for comfort on that one. That will never hit, dummy. Oh, now that I get a better look at the unit's head, the forehead, or the V fin actually, kind of looks like the actual hair ornament worn by some shrine maidens in Shinto, which is actually a good touch for that design. That is definitely one of the best attack animations in this game, in this fangame, by far. Especially with all the angle changes. Really nice touch on that one. He is white. Excellent shot there from Mika-san. Core Smasher. Let's see if we'll hit. 57% chance. There's a good chance he will take a bit of a dent on this one. Yep, barrier up. A lot of damage. C domain didn't do a lot of defense for that one, but she might have been hit worse. Hey, can we talk this through? I don't think she has revenge though. Follow-up attack in our turn for this guy to go down, though. 6,678 points of damage. Definitely a lot of work for that. I don't think Robo-Sun has prevailed. Oh, that's bright. That was a bit late. Shooting axe. Let's see if this will hit. A little too close. Belbito! I don't think this is gonna have a dynamic non-kill animation. Changing the finishing animation for this attack. Up in a bit. Yeah, thunder! sonic convergence with the point of detonation, which is very interesting to look at. Yeah, no. Does he get thrown out, or does he just get shaken about? Yeah, he does. He just gets shaken about there. Still a significant amount of damage. We can soften him up in the next turn. Whether we can clean him up in the next turn. 3 more to go. Roboko-san's support attack will be helpful here. Oh, she can already take it out. Excellent. But just a lightning? What? No, it was a support attack. Why is it on her marker that will show that the guy will be shot down, though? Oh, you gotta evade this, Husky-san. Come on. Radia! At least it has a barrier, but she... Oh, come on! That was on me. Take it. Oh, it's a mission fail! Cripe, seriously? Seriously? It didn't... Oh, it did say, don't lose any of your units. Crap. Condition, any ally destroyed. Okay, well, at least we can finish it up. Again. Expanding fusion! Boom! Mastery condition completed. Received 1 Oshi point. Now let's clean these other guys up front. Axel Zenkai! No, she doesn't need focus. She can just pounce on him. What the heck was that noise? Right, let's rush this up. What's going on? Soda-san will handle the other guys down there. Everybody else will have to move in and engage rather quickly. Miko-san, go for the Axel. Damage taken, 10% reduction. But this guy is going nowhere, as he is about to be nuked to oblivion. Time to get serious. You know, truth be told, I actually have not used the Great Zero Rhymer in any of my playthroughs. Because frankly, if you want to use the Great Zero Rhymer, you will have to sacrifice a lot of secrets, which isn't exactly something I want to try. Especially since you can't really use fancy stuff like, well, you can't save a lot of friendly units with the Great Zero Rhymer being available. I don't know if finishing the game with secrets the first time will make all those secrets available the next time you go, and you just go and follow through with the Great Zero Rhymer path. But it's worth exploring in my personal time, I think. Alright, let's come around and knock these guys a bit. No, she needs to be a bit closer. Dang it, too far? That's a waste. Oh well. Can't use any more stage gamma from Miko-san because she's already out. Sonic Smasher! We've already seen the animation for Sonic Smasher, so that should be a cleanup. No, that's not how it works. X, yes. Oh, that's gonna work. Boom. Ooh, nope, she didn't take a hit from that. Pushing no more stage from Sora-san. She can't really move very far with the Sky Seeker, so we'll have to push forward on our own. Why is there no attribute bonus for this one? Something is off. They're both wind types, right? Why isn't she getting a bonus attack from this? Or is it not just not showing up because it's technically a flashback mission? Okay, now she's level 31. Let's save this on the backup, just in case. Dang, that's a lot of time wasted because I didn't expect him to hit Azuki-san. Conditions are met, so no need to worry about that. We just need to take out every little guy in here. That's gotta be a hit, 91% chance, right? What? Oh, at least she has support fire, so she can follow through. Question is, will it be a hit still? Okay. That's still a hit, thankfully, but it should have been a hit on the first run, annoyingly. Let's soften up this guy. The fire attack. Fire is dangerous, I would know. Boom. Boom bada bum ping pow. Now where is Sora-san? A little too far out. She's got Axel, yes, but she is still too short. And now she's out of SP. case. Seriously, why is it not, why is it not a tuning? She has the air bonus, right? Got you in my sights. That's a knockout. Time for some Comet Rain. Oh, it's like some sort of charged energy attack. I thought it was gonna be comets raining in from the sky on that particular pattern. That's everybody. Move on to the next. Wait, I haven't seen the Core Smasher animation yet? That can't be right. 67%. She'll have to tank this. Good lord, C-Domain can't handle it that much. Won't be a kill shot though. I'll probably do that in the next turn. Unless it's a crit. Very unlikely with the prevail on that annoying attack rolling in. Yeah, just a little smudge of health left. Oh, come on. Do I seriously have to tank this? Shoot. Sonic Smasher! No hits on that one, I'm afraid. Wait, is the design of the Navi Guesser based on her solo live kit? Because there is a crown and all. And I think it has a skirt, so that's pretty close to the solo live kit, right? Or at least a skirt. There's similarities to the skirt pattern of the waist armor on this thing. More Sonic smashing roll-ups over here. Oh, that's not enough range. Let's see if we can get these girls out of here as soon as possible. No more Axel, I think. Not enough range to engage them at distance, so we'll just have to wet them up a bit. Still a good amount of damage on that one all around, so I think that's going to be helpful. That's a bad hit. That's a really bad hit. Never mind, I thought that was going to hit. Alright, 2 more targets here, but they're very badly damaged, and there is still 2 untouched units here on the south side, so... Pinpoint missile! Oh, I get it. The ones in the highlighted areas take more damage than the ones on the sides. Makes sense. I'm gonna keep the Robokosama up here just to be on the safe side. Discharge field has friendly fire, right? No, it doesn't. That's a hit! Excellent. That's a hit, you're out of here. Jarking him up. Alright, Demon Lord Miko was a thing from the Minecraft era. Well, the second Minecraft server era, I think. With Demon Lord Castle and all. How long has it been since I went through that small? 4 years? Pretty sure they built the Demon Lord Castle around the time Council debuted. Dang. Just dang, man. Okay, to be on the safe side, click save. Belpito has a standby. Asa! Boom. Oh wait, I haven't seen the animation for the... No, I did see the animation for the bell bits already. But let's look at it again, because it's just so pretty. Funnels and that's... Yeah. Get a shot out of that. Boom, baby. Conversion point, mark fire! 7-9 on a critical. Excellent shooting from Miko-san there. Nothing left but Sakura petals in that guy's wake. That leaves us with 2 units, one untouched, one about to get a really bad day. Ooh, barely there. And this guy's gonna get it real hard. Alright, let's soften him up. One last turn. Oh, 31, 31, 31, 31, 32. Of course, Holo-san gets 32. Pinpoint missile! There was no... Oh, wait, I can move? Ah! Okay, so that's what it was. My headphones are breaking up. That's just great. Where were we? One guy left. Who shall we give the honors to? Too far out. I think we'll just have to come in close. Dang it! Too far! Oh, that clears. It's Miko-san with the bell bits. Seriously? That water moat. Wait, does it have a barrier? I didn't notice. Oh yeah, she does. She has her own dimension coupling system barrier. Incoming artillery fire! Keep your heads down! Ooh, optimized barrier, doing a lot of work keeping that alive. At least she's tough like that. No target to speak of. Time for the Demon King to show us what she's made of. Who's this fool who challenges Miko? And that cleans up the mobs from this part of town. Mastery point in the bag. This mission is finally complete. After that bad restart, that is. I feel like I need a shower and one for my Stelabris as well. We can't set up camp here. Do we push through and do this in one go, or do we retreat and return later? We haven't seen any limit to how many noise can be spawned, so if we return later, we might just have to fight a bunch of them again. Right on the same spot. I say we get this over with. Yep. Agreed. Alright, let's keep it moving then. Oh, that was it? Soda-san's only 10 points away for ace deployment. 125 turns, that's insane. Unfortunately, I don't have the money. I think. No, I have 264,000. But I don't know what I want to do yet. How about equip cards? Oh, I got a mega booster from that. And a LAN adapter. Or was this from last time? I wasn't checking. Dang it. Well, much as I'd like to continue, apparently I have something else to do before the night is over, so I will have to call it in for tonight. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sorry that there was a bit of a mishap earlier in the stream. That was on me because I once again attempted to update mid-game, and with me not realizing how the update system now works, things are gonna be a bit off. Still, we managed to complete a bit of the main operation, so we can definitely go ahead and get something done much better next time we come here, which might be tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be day after tomorrow because there might be something else coming up for me tomorrow again, so just keep an ear out on socials for that. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions, I would really be grateful if you can drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixiv. If you got a hankering for older streams that have already expired here on Twitch, or you are actually just on YouTube and you want to see some of the older VODs that have already been pasted here, I'd really appreciate it if you could check the VOD archive linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube under the same username, Lurk at Work. That's work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for checking in. Sorry that was a bit late and that stuff kind of got in the way. Hopefully you'll be here on the live stream and there'll be less trouble, but I can't really assure the latter part will work. But if circumstances prevent you from being here live, that's fine. Any view is a good view, and I really appreciate that you took the time to check the channel out. Speaking of the channel, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I'd be really grateful if you can share my channel with them, twitch.tv/lurkatwork, and also Lurk at Work on YouTube. That's work with a U instead of an O. Well, that's all for me for now. Lurk at Work is now RTB. If you're currently on YouTube and you're still in the mood for another stream, I can send you over to somebody who's doing a birthday Gartic phone collab, apparently? Well, I'm not too sure. Oh, it is birthday Gartic phone collab, so if you're up for that, I can send you over now, but if you're not and you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.